drag. Alright, we going from jack off to get skeeted on, nigga. You feel me? Mechanic Predator gives my car an inspection. Come on, man. You feel me? Skeet. First of all, Skeet always gives good content, bruh. Hold on.
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah,
What would they think of this?
they probably disowned me.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy posing as one on the other end.
You say 14?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's too young.
I act older though.
You having a good Saturday night? How's it going?
Not only is it immoral and downright disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that very well.
You won't believe some of their excuses.
I don't have no intentions to try to do anything, but
You don't.
I don't.
What about when you said that you wanted to slide your hands up and down her
He was
back?
talking to me like that at first.
They come in all different shapes and sizes.
This poor judgment on my part to ever continue the conversations.
Just want to let you know you've just been skeeted.
What is Skeeted?
No, I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with...
The way these niggas could get away with this back in the 1839s is crazy. Yo, first of all, not even like maybe like two-ish decades ago. Let's be honest. Yo, they was letting niggas rock. Hey, marry my 13-year-old daughter as long as I can get some money out of you. Let's be honest, cause girls would be wives at 12s. That's facts. Yo, they was getting away with it. They was just marrying bitches off. And niggas like 58 for money. Marrying bitches off for money, status, and power. I'm like, damn, bro. Money made the world go over. Money made being a predator cool. That's so weird to say, but it really did. Money really made being a predator cool. And it was like, as long as you throw a bag at me. Moms was like, marry my daughter for a bag. You see her? 12 and right. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need money that badly? You're selling off your daughter? Sorry, it'll never get that deep.
With the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and these are the dangers of your kids using the internet
They would make
unsupervised.
them look sexual appealing.
I hope you've brought your appetite because we've got a lot of predator pasta to dish out here.
To skeet a predator.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Skeeter Gene here, coming at you from the editing room. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my page.
No free ads.
It's always a rather embarrassing experience when you get called out for chatting online with a 13-year-old girl. But even more so when it happens at your workplace, and your manager hears about it firsthand. Unfortunately for John, that was the case. Now keep in mind his name is actually Adam, but he calls himself John. After chatting online with our adult decoy for some time, John got so invested with her that he told some of his personal information, which only came back to bite him. We set up an online profile on a dating app, posing as a teen girl to see if any potential predators would take the bait. Unfortunately, John took the bait, and after enough evidence was gathered, we set out to confront him at his workplace about the conversation that he had with this underage girl.
Want it to be the sickos.
It turned out that he worked at an auto care shop, which was convenient since my car was having a
So niggas just want the sickos to be ugly. That's crazy.
bit of an engine issue. Since John was a mechanic, we thought of a rather creative way to begin the interview process.
Man, how's it going? You're like a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a, I don't know if you want to take a quick look. I don't know how busy you are. I got like a little diddler under the hood. Over here, if you could just like look real quick. That'd be your picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you sent that to a girl that told you she was 13, not too long ago. That'd be all right. You'd be
After the interview, all
Yo, cuz is like, first of all, not talking about this here. Why he crumbled up the paper like that? He was furious.
all information is passed over to the appropriate law enforcement agencies. It certainly seemed that the vehicles that John was working on weren't the only thing that had a couple of screws loose. You'll know what I mean after you've read some of his chat log. It's almost as dirty as his hands were from being under the hood all day. The girl tells John that she's 13 and asks if he's okay with it. John says, yeah, it's fine. I just don't want to get in.
But who's the fine nigga who's sick would be nice getting... But the fine niggas who's sick would be nice getting caught. That yes it would. Yes it really would.
Trouble. Do your parents check your phone? The girl says that she wouldn't tell anyone and that her parents don't check her phone. John says that he's thinking about dirty things. He describes some of the acts that he wants to perform on her and even mentions a specific position that he wants to try. He asks the girl if she knows what a 69 is, and
Okay. Now look. This is fucked up. But if I'm a 13-year-old, and a nigga asks me that, I'm gonna send him a pic. I'm gonna be like, the snitch. He got into business, straight to business. He got straight into business. A nigga like me, I'm replying with the snitch. If I'm gonna be a 13-year-old decoy, I'm replying with the snitch. I'm gonna really sell it. I'm gonna sell that hoe. Oh my, I'm selling it as a decoy, bruh. Whole time.
proposes that they do that as well. John then brags about how well endowed he is. Now, why would a 13-year-old girl need to know that? You gotta wonder. John had quite a bit to say in his chat log, but that wasn't quite the case when he met me, face to face.
Now, Adam, or John as he likes to call himself, came across our decoy profile on a dating app somewhere in the...
I love how they all say... I love how they all say that's fine, you're 13, but I don't want to get in trouble with you. Like, leave him alone. At that point, if you have to say, I don't want to get in trouble with you, leave him alone. You fucking weird, you fucking sicko.
Summer of 2022. Right off the bat, it was very clear to Adam that this girl was 13 years old, and he did not hesitate to keep talking to her and turn the conversation sexual. Now, I can't go into too much detail here, but the things he was saying that he wanted to do with this girl were very, very graphic, and he was very descriptive. In the chat log, he did acknowledge that what he was doing was potentially very illegal, but that didn't stop him. He just kept going, and he even made plans to meet up with this girl on a weekend when she would be home alone. Now, in these investigations, we often hear that, these guys have never done this sort of thing before, and it's always their first time. And we know that that's not always the case, but I think it may have been the case with Adam here, because he wasn't very careful with covering up his tracks at all. After a few exchanged messages back and forth between Adam and the decoy, the conversation moved over to texting, and Adam actually used his real phone number to text this girl. So because he used his real phone number, I was able to do a quick number search and find out some information about him. At some point, he did tell the girl where he worked. It was a certain auto care chain. He mentioned the name of it. And after I did the number search on him, I did find an address. And I looked for a few of the auto care shops around that address. And pretty much after putting 2 and 2 together, I narrowed it down to which of the 2 auto care shops that Adam might work at.
This might be him right here, and it's like we got this guy moving around here. He's looking pretty busy.
He did say that he was like the only one working.
He said he's the only one working right now at the time.
Oh, so he's a hard worker. So dedicated to the job.
He dedicated to the job.
Class act.
Let's see. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this thing under the hood. I'm just gonna walk right over there and see if I can talk to him and see if that's him. All right, boys. We're gonna go holler at the boys right here in the shop. Looks like they're getting down, and we're gonna see if our boy Adam is here. So hopefully it goes good.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a nigga who really want to get menace off the streets, because he said, I don't even have enough respect for you to do this when you're off of work. He said, I'm gonna pull up at your fucking job, nigga. You told me where you work? I'm pulling up at your fucking job, okay? You fucking sicko. He said you're not a human being no more. You're losing everything. I'm an EDP your ass, nigga.
So. I'm not seeing him. I'm gonna try going in and actually talk to someone, just asking if this guy works here.
Let's go that route.
Yeah, no, Dice said he doesn't work there. I see him. You can see him. Zoom in right. See him right there. I see him right there. He's working on this pickup truck over here, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape his picture up over here. You can't really see him now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tape it over here though.
Nigga, Malibu. It's like my stepdad.
All right, boys, there's John. We see him right there. I'm gonna go over and ask him if he can take a look at the little diddler that I got going on under the hood here. We actually are at the correct Firestone this time, so. Hey man, how's it going? You're like a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got I don't know if you want to take a quick look. I don't know how busy you are. I got a little diddler under the hood over here. If you could just look real quick. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be your picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you sent that to a girl that told you she was 13, not too long ago. That'd be all right. You'd be Adam, right?
Yeah.
Adam or John is what you call yourself here. I have a whole chat look of you. Do you remember talking to this girl right here? And here she tells you that she's 13.
Whoa,
so
I didn't. Why is there a guy holding a camera?
Oh, it's just for documentation purposes. That way you can't say anything happened that didn't. And if I could just have a word with you here. Now, you see here, she does tell you that she's 13. Adam or John. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, what makes it okay to talk to a 13-year-old girl?
Nigga got caught up at work. This nigga like, why is there a camera filming me? Hey, buddy, don't worry about the fucking camera. Look at these shot logs, you fucking sicko. You thought you had rights? You thought I couldn't put a camera in your fucking face, you fucking sicko? Nah. I would have told the nigga, bring the camera over here. Put it directly in his face. She told you she was 13, right? You fucking weirdo.
Girl like this. And you talk
This is why
for
I can't do this shit.
Now, it looks like you were planning to meet up with her next weekend and do some rather naughty things. Right? And, I mean, here you say your parents don't mind you being on a dating app. I mean, you're acknowledging that she's 13 here, right? And you say you don't want her parents to check her phone and get anyone in trouble, right? I mean, that's what you say here, right? You say here that you're thinking about. So you were thinking about the 13-year-old girl, is what you're saying, Adam.
I wish I knew what
Sir, I don't-
Yes.
real.
By the way, I'm
It's
Skeeted
probably
with the
tender.
Predatory Investigation Unit, just so you know. We
Probably
do report
tender,
all our
I'm not
findings to the
gonna lie.
police. Okay? And here you say that you want to be her missionary, and then having her lay flat on the ground, on her stomach, while you a 13-year-old girl.
Yo,
A 13-year-old girl, John? Adam?
Hey,
Is it
hold
Adam
on.
or John?
I be
Oh, it's
on
Adam. I
Twitter
see
to
it on the
entertain y'all.
on your shirt now.
What you mean by that, bro?
Now, at this point, Adam was really feeling the pressure. He was nervous. He was sweating.
Oh, not tender? Okay.
He really didn't like the fact that he was being caught in 4K, as they say. And it's just getting worse as every minute is going on. You know, he's got this grime and grease all on his hands from being under the hood all day.
Oh, yeah.
He's got this sort of car oil scent going on, combined with a little bit of body odor. And that could have actually been avoided if he had just put on a cologne from Scentbird. And this video is actually sponsored by them. I am so
No free ads.
You want to do this with a 13-year-old girl? Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, please do.
We
already have your picture.
I'm not gonna lie, it's smart. Niggas say that you stink. Try Scentbird. While you're being traumatically exposed for being a fucking sicko on the internet, you fucking villain, get your scent better. Scentbird. It'll get you women your own age. That's how I would have did that. Nah, this is too.
Everything.
Oh, I know, sir.
Okay. Well, please explain what makes this conversation okay. And we want to stop this before it should escalate, because you were planning to meet up with her next weekend.
Oh my god.
She's
That was your
13,
freak.
Adam.
Fucking freak.
You ask her what she's done. You say
Yeah.
she says she's done kissing in a BJ. You ask her how she liked the BJ. Okay, and then you say, I like to think I'm pretty big.
Can I go get my manager just to have a witness?
Well, we can get to that in a minute, but I just want to talk. I mean, we have a camera witness here, but I just want to talk to you about this challenge. You say that you're 8 inches fully hard to a 13-year-old girl. Why does a 13-year-old girl need to know that, Adam?
May I give my side of the story, sir?
Sure, please.
All right, so met her on the website. Thought she was 18.
At first.
Yeah, at first.
And she never told you she was 18.
No, she didn't.
She told you she was 13.
Well, I thought she was 18, and then I started asking her questions. and-
What about
for your manager to come?
initially, right off the bat, when she told you she was 13?
Nigga should
You're saying she told you she was 13 and then you started asking her questions? Or are you saying it was the other way around? Because the first thing I have is, you know, she says, I'm 13, is that okay? And then we get the questions. And you talk about how you're 8 inches fully hard. Say, I would have to go easy on you because you're a virgin. I think you would love my is what you say. You say it's really big and thick. Last girl I had with said she could feel it in her stomach. I mean, why does a 13-year-old girl need to know that?
Bro, now games manager out here, bro. I would have been like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna reread this. Get your manager out here. Bro, this nigga is sick as fuck. Nigga said, yo, last girl I was with, she told me she could feel it in her guts. To a 13-year-old. You fucking villain. You're sick as fuck, bro. Like, what's up with you?
So do you want to explain like what your plan was?
I mean,
It looks like it's obvious what your plan was, but do you have any other explanation?
You don't.
I know it looks really bad.
It does. It's not a good look. And not only that, Adam, but it's illegal. A conversation like this with somebody you think is 13. Okay? But finish with what you were going to say.
I mean, I don't want to seem like a bad guy or an ass, because I mean, I already do, flat out. I mean,
I would say so. This is a dirty catalog I got here, and I'm not even done going through it yet.
I know.
You know what you said, so.
I know. I'll own up to it.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
But I'll cut ties off with her.
Okay.
I mean, I know what I did was wrong. I mean, I'll be a man, stand up to it.
I would hope so. You say, I'll see if you can handle it, then put all of them you. I've never had with a white girl before, and she says, so I would be your first.
Wait. Yo, yo, first of all, Predator Riz is insane. Predator is insane. This is what we call predator riz, people. Cuz said, I'm gonna put white stuff all over you. Also, I've always wanted to fuck a white girl. Never fucked a white girl before. To a 13-year-old, crazy. You're getting off crazy predator riz. Right? Second of all, you said last girl is it? She said she could feel in her stomach. Can't wait to try it on you. I want to put you down on your stomach and you feel me. First of all, you fucking villain. You fucking sicko. You're nasty. Your first time fucking a white girl is a 13-year-old white girl. This nigga's a fucking sicko. This nigga's more diabolical than fucking Thanos. Like, what's like, yo, why? First of all, Predator is crazy. I hope nobody ever gets this shit off a day in their life. That Justin Roiland nigga who created Rick and Morty, you created a great show. I fucking love Rick and Morty. It's all-time favorite shows. Your predator riz that you was getting off to these women, fucking insane. You're fucking villain. I low-key kind of got it before. Like, what's up with niggas and predator is? It's really like mind-boggling to me. Like, I'm so sick. It's so sick, man.
And you said yes, so you acknowledge that you want to have this girl. And you've been talking for a couple weeks pretty consistently. You say, I figured we could do, I could eat, we could do a 69, and if you're down for it, we could have too. You want to do all this, all these different acts with this 13-year-old girl, Adam. I mean, what makes it okay? I mean, you do know this is illegal.
Yeah, I do.
So why do it, Adam?
Or John.
Why have a conversation like this? And she says she doesn't know what a 69 is, and you go into detail explaining what a 69 is in very graphic detail. I can't even repeat what you were saying.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think people, myself included, need to stop calling Kevin Gates a sicko. Okay? Let's just stop calling him a sicko. There's people like this on the earth. I'm gonna stop calling Kevin Gates a sicko. He might do a lot of abnormal stuff, but at least it's women of age. He's not a sicko in my book no more. This nigga's a fucking sicko.
Saying in here, okay? If I did, I might need to start going to church on Sundays because of the vulgarity coming out of my mouth if I were to read that. Then you say if you were 18, I would blank the living blank out of you. So you do acknowledge that she's under 18 multiple times here. And you even say, I would like to, but it's illegal. You say it right there, Adam. And I don't want to hurt you, because I know you're looking for friendship, and honestly, you just want a friends with benefits, you say. But you acknowledge that it's illegal, and you still talk to her, Adam. And currently, as far as it looks, you're still planning to meet up with her next weekend. Because you were busy this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. So, was your plan? Your plan was. It looks like your plan was to meet up with her next weekend.
My plan was just to hang out.
Just hang out.
See.
What does your big grown weird ass have in common with a 13-year-old white little girl? The fact that y'all both white. First of all, again, crazy predator is got off my first. This would be my first time fucking a white girl. What have you been fucking? What type of women have you been fucking, Adam or John, whatever you like to be fucking called? Actually, you don't get fucking names, you fucking sicko. You're sick. You're a sick man. Okay. You're a sick fucking weirdo. I want to know what you been fucking. What race have you been fucking other than white? Cause this is sick.
So no blanking the living blank out of her, and no 69, and no is what you're saying.
No.
None of that.
No.
So why say it here in the messages?
I just figured I could.
You figured? I mean, you can. It's free world, free speech, sure, but I mean, you see how this looks.
Oh, I know, sir.
How am I to believe that you weren't going to do any of this next weekend?
Well, the truth is you can't.
The truth is I can't, but I mean, there's no way of knowing, but what's there to steer me believing otherwise. Because that seems to be all you talk about. You say you have a fantasy of her answering the door in underwear when she shows up. I'm sorry, when you show up. So you want her to be in her underwear. I mean, it just goes on in here. You talk about your size and brag about it being 8.5 inches. You say, wait till you see it. And then here was, you were texting her late at night. You say, she was seeing if you might want to hang out or something. And you said, I don't know if your blank can handle my big so late at night. So what does the time of day have to do with that? Matt, I'm just curious. I mean, it doesn't seem like it adds up here, but like you mentioned before, we could get your manager if you want.
I mean, it's just...
And let him know what's going on here.
I mean, it just...
They just what, Adam?
Well, I mean, I didn't expect something like this to happen to me at work, so...
Well, sure, but, I mean, that's what happens when you talk with someone that tells you they're 13, and then you go on to tell them where you work. And the information was forwarded over to us. And we want to stop anything bad that should happen before we're to get there next weekend, is what you were planning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are just here just to...
We're just here to stop a bad thing before it happens. And then we're going to have to forward this to the police and see what they want to do, because it is illegal, of course. And we are going to have to notify your manager of what's going on here. Like you said before, if you wanted to get your manager.
This nigga's got out of a job.
Is there anything else you have to say for yourself, Adam? I mean, what do you think should happen to you? What do you have to say? I mean, what do you have to say for yourself for this? I mean, it's a 13-year-old girl.
I mean, I know, sir.
Sure.
I know it seems really bad. It really does.
Oh, it's very bad. This is filthy chat log.
I know it seems
Adam.
very bad.
I know, sir. I'm just trying to...
I mean, almost as dirty as your hands are there from working on cars all day. You know? It's very dirty.
Nah, this nigga Skeet. I can't take this nigga serious sometimes. He like, it's very dirty. Like, yo, how does he do this with a straight face? I couldn't do this because I'd be laughing. I'd be laughing. Like, I'd be making jokes the whole time, bro. Like, this nigga stays so calm and fucking collected. I couldn't do this, bro.
I just want to say I'm really sorry. Cut off all ties with her. I swear. Won't speak to her ever again.
I hope you don't, or any other 13-year-old girl for that matter, or anyone else who's underage. I mean, why not talk to an adult? You know, someone your age and plan to do adult things. You know, don't involve a 13-year-old girl. You know, she's not even in high school yet, Adam.
Do you got like a card or something?
That's right here. This is my identification. I'm with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Like a business card.
I don't have a business card. No, we don't give that out. I identify myself and we give our findings to the police. That's all I can tell you.
May you write down your name and everything for me?
Yeah, if you want to write down my name, that's fine. I'm Skeeted Hansen, the Predatorial Investigation Unit. Or if you just want to remember, if you can remember that, that's fine. You'll most likely be hearing from someone in the next few days here, and we can even let your manager know, just so they know what's going on. All right. So did you want to get your manager then? Looks like you don't have too much going on over here.
Yeah, let's get my manager.
Okay. Well, let's get it to him. Let you lead the way.
Does he have to be filming when I get my manager?
We document everything just so no one can say anything happened that didn't happen, and vice versa.
All right.
Just so everything's recorded and documented, so there's no one can lie about anything. Basically, that's the reason we do that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, manager's over there. Perfect.
I'm gonna have to have you write. Can you like write down your name for me and everything?
Sure. I can do that for you.
Like a number and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Like an office number?
We don't really have that. I can give you my name and the investigation unit. That's about it. How you doing, sir? Would you be Adam's manager here? Okay. Well, I'm Skeeted Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're a privately owned and operated organization that confronts and exposes adults who try to meet up with and have underage girls online. And I do have a very dirty chat log of a conversation Adam was having here with
I
a
thought
13-year-old
I
girl.
thought she was 18 at first.
Well, that's what he says, but you can see right here at the very beginning, she says,
Sir.
I'm really 13, are you okay with that? And he says, we can be friends as long as you're okay with it. He sends a picture there, and that is his phone number. Says a lot of things here. He talks about her parents not knowing if they were to check her phone or something. And then he says he's thinking about here, and to be honest with you, he says, I don't know, since you're not 18. So he acknowledges that she's not 18. And here he goes on to talk about what she's done. She said she's done kissing and other things. And then he says, I like to think I'm pretty big, and he says he's 8.5 inches hard. So he goes about to talk about his...
Nah, cuz face like, damn. He got that shit on him.
I'm pretty big, and he says he's 8.5 inches hard.
Nigga said, God. He's like, God. He said, damn, this nigga got that snake on him.
So he goes about to talk about his... Oh, sir, could you please not touch the binder?
Sorry.
Appreciate it. This is Predatory Investigation Unit property. So...
Well, I just don't want my manager to...
I thought this was your manager.
He is.
Are you his manager? Okay. And I can go on here. He says, I think you would love my right there. I mean, we have everything on him. And I mean, this just, it goes on, I mean, he says, we'll see if you can handle it when I put all of my inches in you, he says.
Sir,
and he goes in depth about what a 69 is and says he wants to do that with her. And
I don't need to know that.
yeah, you pretty much get the gist of it, but I'm just letting you know what's going on here. So
if you could just write down your name, your number,
sure.
How to contact you,
yeah.
email.
Yeah, do you want to step into like the front desk in there so I can write that down for you, or
you can actually use the office.
Or use the office? That's fine too. All right. So what do you make of all this since you're his manager? I would say so. Step into the office here, I guess. We'll just follow Adam here. I'll just use my binder as a... Okay. And what do you need my information for? Just wondering.
Well, to know exactly who I'm talking to and who I spoke with.
Gotcha.
Just as a reference.
Okay. And we will be forwarding it to the police, so they'll know what's going on already.
That nigga stressing. You fucking villain.
Alright, so if anyone does contact you, or if you call the police yourself or anything, just let them know. Skeeted Hansen with the Predatory Investigation Unit, just like that.
Do you have like an email address I can...
We don't. We only give that to the police, so they'll have that all on file.
Alright.
And that's pretty much, I guess, it's going to be it, Adam, but I just got to let you know, I'm Skeeted Hansen with the Predatory Investigation Unit, and we're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with and talk about sex with minors and all that.
Camera is
And for documentation purposes, yes, Adam. If there's anything else you have to say, we'd love to hear it. Otherwise, just want to let you know you've just been skeeted. Like I said, if there's anything else you have to say, then we'd love to hear it. But if not, then that's it.
No.
All right, Adam. Well, we're going to be forwarding this over to the police and see how we go about it from there.
This is so terrible.
Well, Adam, you have a good rest of your day then. And I don't want to see you on those apps again, obviously, talking to underage girls.
You fucking villain.
Well, good day to you then. I'll just get out of here. All right, so looks like the police just arrived here.
How you doing today?
Good, how's it going, man?
Not too bad. What can I help you out with?
So the reason we called you, there's this guy. His name is Adam or John. He works at this. Yeah, he works at this this Firestone here, Complete Auto Care, and for the past couple weeks, he's been having very sexually charged conversation with a girl that told him he was 13 in our sting operation.
Okay. What can you show me here?
You see here, that would be his picture here. Nice smile he has, as you can see. Here, you can see the girl does tell him that she's 13, and then he immediately gets very sexual. You can see right there he acknowledges that she's 13, and as when her parents are going to be gone, right there,
handcuffs?
right here, he does say that he wants to put his
Yo,
blank.
this not even a real police officer. This nigga got pink handcuffs. You fucking freak.
Down her throat, which is just, I mean, here he says he knows it's illegal. He doesn't want to get in trouble, this, that, and the other. And I believe it was right around. So in this part here, he goes into graphic detail about, what a 69 is and tells the girl that he wants to do that to her. And then he says, basically, I want to blank you in the blank while you're bent over face down. It just gets into graphic detail here. And as far as I know, it is illegal to have a conversation online with someone that you think is 13.
Okay. Is there any way that I can get this information?
Yeah, I can send you everything in like a Google Drive link right to it if you give me an email.
I can take down your information.
Yeah.
We'll send you a link if you go ahead and forward us all that information on there. All right. So I'm gonna get your information real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get your first name?
You want just one ID?
Yeah, if you have an ID, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. So it'll be there right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
If you just copy everything down there.
Can I get your email address?
Yeah, that'd be SKEET MEDADDY
All right.
69 at Gmail.
All right. Here's that. I have your information here. I can put all this information in the system. I can get you this case number. Do you want it now, or do you want it like when we send it to you an email address?
Yeah, just give it to me now. That's fine.
All right, yeah, what I can do is put all this information in the system, get a case number going for you.
Okay.
And then I can be back shortly and get you that information.
Okay, great.
Thank you. All right, man, here's what I got.
Okay.
Here's a card, case number on it. You'll have someone contacting you soon with all the details there. If you have any other questions, you can reach us, right there, and then we'll be good to go, man.
Okay.
Someone may be reaching out to you shortly. Just make sure they can go ahead and upload that information to the link that we send you, so we can make sure that we have everything documented, and then we can kind of go from there.
I'm letting that
All right,
nigga
so
rock.
you have our information.
Yeah.
If you have any other questions,
Let that
comments,
nigga rock. He
feel
catching
free to reach
sickos,
out,
bro. He can
out
do
to
whatever
us.
he want.
We may be calling you for
Except
further
be a
information.
sicko.
Okay.
Aside from that, if you don't have nothing else, we're gonna go ahead and head out.
Yeah, that's it for me. Just wanted to, let you know kind of what's going on here with that auto care worker.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So nothing that you can do right now.
No, there's nothing that we can do right now.
Okay.
It's gonna be all up to our detective.
Gotcha.
being
Okay.
a-
Cool. Well,
being a
appreciate you guys
snitch.
coming out.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Hey,
man.
if he's snitching on
I just
all the
gotta ask,
sickos,
what's with the pink handcuffs?
Oh, it's to let everyone know that you can still be a bad bitch and fight crime.
nigga said period. Shut the fuck up.
Good one, officer. Good one. Okay.
So we gave all the information to the police and, of course, to Adam's manager.
Let me rock.
And,
Alright, I'm gonna let you
we're gonna
cook.
see what's going to, be done about it. It's got to be really embarrassing having your manager find out about this. Getting busted at your job is one thing, but when the manager finds out too, it's just that's a whole nother dynamic. Now, I do hope that Adam can learn from this experience and not go on any more dating apps and chat up any 13-year-old girls. That's for sure. It has been quite a while since my interaction with Adam at his auto care job, but since then I have not seen him on any of these apps. And I hope it stays that way, but regardless, we will be keeping an eye out for him. The Predatorial Investigation Unit is always watching. Adam may have just been another alleged predator that happened to fall into our investigation, and we know that there are many more out there just alike, and if they happen to fall in our investigation, as Adam did, they will be discovered, and they will ultimately get skeeted, just as Adam did at his job today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of To Skeet a Predator. If you did, be sure to leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to check out Scentbird. Huge thanks to them for sponsoring this video. Their links will be down in the description below.
Is that it? Alright. Nah, that was a W video. Mr. Skeeter. Mr. Skeeter Gene. Skeet Hansen himself.